This is Obnoxiously Pleasant Season 2.
Yes, finally.
We're back.
2.
We're back.
Yes.
And
So
well, this is our first episode of the year, right? I know January,
Yes.
dry January. It was dry everywhere, including for the podcast.
Dry how?
Oh, you don't know about dry January?
What is that?
People do dry. Oh, they don't drink at all during January.
Oh, well, I don't drink anything.
Yeah, but that's
year.
what dry.
Okay.
That's the concept.
Okay.
I was being funny. Clearly, I have to read my audience better. But yeah, it's the first episode of 2022.
Dry.
I know.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
This is our first episode of the year, and since it's our first episode, even though it's a little like behind, it's February.
Yes.
We just kind of want to talk about like goal setting and what we wanted to do, what we want to accomplish this year, right?
Yes.
So
that's one of the
topics.
What we've been thinking about, what's on our minds. You know, we've had a few. Since the last time we did this, a lot has happened.
A lot has happened.
Yes. So what's the what are your goals?
What are my goals for? Well, honestly, one of my biggest goals is to commit more time to this podcast. I really have so much fun doing it, but I need to get serious about a schedule, and because this is like actually fun. It's not like it's not a job. I actually enjoy it. Sometimes it feels like, oh my god, we have work and life and kids, and then
the world is against us.
Yeah, but I really love doing this, and it's just, and it's funny, right? It's not like we like the little things that we do here and there, it really puts me in touch with people that I haven't like talked to in a while, like friends, people in my realm, like not strangers or anything. And it's just amazing for them to reach out and be like, oh my god, I had so much fun listening to you guys. And so I really miss that. And so that's one of my biggest goals, is to commit more time to
because
this podcast.
Like we made fun of and we joke about like nobody's watching us or listening to us.
I know.
But you know what? Enough people have reached out to us.
Yeah, which is amazing.
And it kind of like makes us, okay, at least they're enjoying it.
It reignites the fire.
Yes.
Right?
And at least, I know we don't have like millions of followers or even thousands, but like at least the
or
people
even
who do, shut up, let's not go to that again. But the people that do, at least they like what we have.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. No, honestly, that's like one of my.
No, inshallah this year.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna get it. We have it together.
Yeah.
No excuses. We're gonna do that. So we're both committed to that. What else do you wanna?
Well, one of my other things is like, I've been on this whole like a care, like this journey for the past 5 years of like, do you and self-care and self-care and self-care. And I still want to do that, but I also like want to make sure that I'm in my journey of like self-care, I am not taking time away from other important things, right? Mm-hmm. Like I'm not so focused on just me that I'm not like, I do spend time with my kids and I spend time with my husband, my friends, all of that stuff. But I want to make sure that in my journey to try and figure out, how I can take care of myself better, that I'm not like also like slowing down and actually giving myself a break. So and I'll tell you why. So like this whole last week I've been getting over a sinus infection and I haven't really been sick in like 2 years, but I also think it's because we haven't really been going places, but I have been going places. But I also think it's just because I like push myself and it's your body's way of telling you like,
calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Mm-hmm. So I need to like be better about that. About like, like building in breaks from. I know it seems dumb, but like you really forget about that sometimes. Well,
for me, I just need to get off my ass because I feel like it's not even that. It's just the whole pandemic has really screwed me over. Like honestly, like alhamdulillah, like thank God I didn't get COVID.
Yeah,
I'm fully vaccinated.
Woo-woo.
Like I've been very safe. We don't like much. Like I don't go anywhere. Okay, so I think that's finally taken its toll on me.
I think
where
so
it's
too.
like it's the same routine every day, and like working from home is a blessing, but it's also like a curse.
It really is.
Because
you don't get out
because you stay at home and then like I'm gonna like do my work. Like sometimes I just work from bed. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'll shower
and
I'll brush my teeth.
Does get difficult after a while.
Yeah, and then like you realize like at least when you went to work. Like you actually drove into work, physically showed up. Well,
you got up, you showered, you got dressed.
It's it's after a while you're like, okay, it's the same routine every day. We're doing the same thing, and yes, I hang out with the kids. We hang out at home with each other. We do these things, but at the same time,
and then like not going to work, you miss out on like the little fun things that happen with your coworkers. Funny story. Break time, and then I'll let you finish.
Okay.
The other day, Mahmoud and I were in the car driving, and it's funny because I was like, I have to tell Lina the story.
Okay, tell me.
So I was telling him, Lina's coming over next week so we can start refilming the podcast. He's like, oh, great. And as we were having that conversation, there was a Goche song on the like playlist or whatever, like playing. And it's that song, but you didn't have to cut me off. Mm-hmm. That one. And Mahmoud goes, oh, one time Lina and I had a fight at work and I sent her that.
my
He's
God.
like, after we made up.
You know what? It's funny. We have to talk about the moments that me and your husband had because we used to work with each other.
It was so funny though because he was like, and I was like, what? He goes, yeah, I sent her that song after we made up. I was like, that's pretty freaking funny. So not going to work, you miss out on stuff like that.
Yes, you definitely miss out on stuff, but I really don't miss going to work. It's not that. It's just I don't know how to explain it.
No, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
It does take like the actual
just
like,
getting up and getting
process
dressed
of getting ready and
like,
traffic and
doing your makeup. Like you have to do not that I do makeup. You guys know me. Like I put some eyeliner on, some mascara, whatever, basic stuff.
No, but it's getting ready.
Yeah, and then like you picked out your clothes. You looked forward to doing that stuff, and you see your colleagues or whatever. But like it's not just that. Like I'm in like a little. Like, okay, I have to do so many things. I have a long list of stuff to do. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this before, like renovating the bathroom. My husband brought me a contract.
Yeah.
The guy gave me an estimate. I like the estimate. And I'm like, this was in July of last year.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I doing? Because I know that I have to actually like put in some effort and I have to go and I have to pick these things and what I want.
Yeah,
and
she's just like,
I don't feel like doing
But I agree
that.
with you. I think the pandemic has caught up with you.
You know?
Like, in the beginning she was like, oh, this is great.
This is great. Like in the beginning I'm like, no, I have to go to work. And then I'm like, no, this is good. And then now I'm just like, God, I'm done. I'm done. Like, and I need to get out of this. Like it puts you in this like a constant rotation of doing this constant cycle of doing the same crap over and over again. And because I'm actually like avoiding, places, and I'm trying to do my best to keep my kids safe and to stay safe. But at the end of the day,
but now your kids are vaccinated too.
Yes, they'll take the second one tomorrow.
Yay!
Inshallah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, again, this is not a topic that we're going to discuss.
Oh no,
we're
not touching that.
Yeah, that's
it's up to you.
Exactly. That's where I'm at with that one. I like everybody. Do you boo? That's my do you boo boo? That's my
like that's what I want to work on. Like the list of projects that I have, and these are projects that I've really been wanting to do for a while. Like my goal for this year is to finally actually do those.
Yeah, but I think it's great, and like I think it's important for you because Lina is somebody who really does enjoy her being home.
Yeah,
like she likes being. So it's like, why not like make that your sanctuary?
Exactly.
And like really beautify the certain areas that you spend time in.
There's no excuse for me not to do it. Yeah. It's just like I don't feel like it.
Yeah, but we all have those moments.
But I think it's like we don't realize. I think we're not gonna realize the toll this pandemic has taken on us mentally.
No. For a while.
I agree. And like I think it's finally caught up. It's just like, oh, okay, no, wow, I really need to get out of this.
Yeah. And like I know we had like the last time we had done an episode, we said that this would be the Sofa Diaries, but her and I decided we're gonna just keep switching up formats.
Yes.
Because this is like comfortable for us. This is
whatever. It's easy.
Yeah, it's like whatever works out, whatever's easiest, and whatever will get us to like actually do the episode, right?
Exactly.
And for us, this is really simple because this is literally we're on my sofa. So I made her coffee, I made my coffee. Yes. We sat down, we went through the list of what we wanted to talk about, and
exactly. But do you guys see the purple?
Oh, my purple hair.
Yeah, I like that.
Bottom. Shout out to Lauren at Salon Farage, my girl. Nobody does this better than she does. She will go through what you want, but like she just kind of adds her little touch as well. So like I sat down and I told her, I'm like, like I want something different. I want something fun. Mm-hmm. What about this purple you had in your hair?
Because you asked me, I'm like, no, I can't see it. And then when the light, it depends on the light. Yeah. The light
and it was funny because like I was like, well, why don't I do? And she's like, girl, I got you. Like I didn't have to say anything. It's just like boom, 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 done.
You can see it, but it's still subtle.
Yeah.
The way it's done.
Yeah. Like everything she does is like super tasteful. That's why I love like having her do my hair because it's very awesome. It's fun. So anyway, shout out to Lauren at Salon Farage in near the Mosaic District.
Yeah.
If you're in Merrifield, Virginia.
Oh, she's in the Mosaic District?
Yeah, she's like right across the street from Mosaic. Okay. So it's.
And I want to talk about my sweatshirt.
Yes, and then we'll get back to goals. But this is like break time.
Yeah, it's an honor
have to talk
of Black History Month.
I love it.
And I saw it. It was in the men's section at Target. But I'm like, dude, it was so nice. Let me just bring up.
As soon as Lina walked in today, I was like, oh my god, I love your shirt.
It's
beautiful.
Nice shirt.
Hold on, let's do this so they can really see the design on the shirt. It's so beautiful, and like guys, I know it's Target, but like
God, it's
Target,
so
the quality is beautiful. It's like one of those sweatshirts that are like warm, but it's not
and
like
soft.
But it's not overly thick, like it chokes you, right? And it's like, let me see the inside. Yeah, it's really nice and fleecy on the inside, but like really well done. And like, you know what? You should insert a picture of it. Yeah, we'll insert a picture so you can see it clearly. Yeah. But the design is really nice and it's printed on, but it's not like cheaply done. If that makes sense.
It's not.
Like you can tell that this will wash really nicely.
Yeah, but the cool thing is, it's like the person who designed this is a student at Bowie.
Yeah,
Bowie
State
University
in Maryland.
and he's Sharon. So he's one of the winners of the historically Black colleges and universities design challenge. It's a design competition in which students from historically Black colleges and universities submit designs for Target celebration of Black History Month. Winners and finalists win prizes, mentoring opportunities, and a chance for their artwork to appear in Target stores. So this is done by a student,
which I think is amazing.
Yeah,
like go Target for having this thing. And what is the student's name again?
Sharon.
Let me see.
Student Sharon.
Yeah,
University
Sharon. Yeah. So I don't know if it's like first name, last name, or that's like the artist's name is Sharon. But
yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's weird the way they're describing it.
But I think it's beautiful, and I think it's really lovely, and I think it's like really awesome that this stuff is like super accessible.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
like who doesn't go to Target, right?
Yeah. I loved it.
Yeah, but I thought it was really nice, and then my mug matched her really nice.
Yeah. She made me good coffee.
But it was like a second time. Like the first one was not good.
Wasn't very good.
But we tried. Anyways, back to goals. Now that we did that little detour back to our goals.
Yes.
So we talked about like you getting
my
out
goal
more.
is just getting off my ass.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
in general. And what she means by that is just being not being stuck in a routine.
Yes.
Yeah, not being stuck in a routine.
Being motivated to do the things. I can have a long list of things, and there's no reason for me not to do them. I just don't do them. Like the day just goes.
It happens to all of us.
Yeah,
I promise it happens to all of us.
So that's it.
Yeah. No, I think that's really good.
And obviously, to start exercising. I think that's one thing.
To move. Don't say exercise. Just say move your body.
Yes, exercise.
That's it. And that equals getting off your behind.
Yes, that's part of it.
Yeah, because honestly, think about it. When you were working downtown, you were parking your car, walking around downtown, going to grab coffee,
there was
going
a
to
gym
grab lunch.
at work too that
so
I used to go to sometimes.
There's a lot of anyways. Yeah, that's you.
But just to be healthy, it's not about honestly, just to be healthy.
Yeah.
Because sitting at home and not going, especially with the cold weather, you really feel like
you really do get stuck in this like horrendous routine.
Yeah.
And we all know Lina doesn't go out at night, so the days are long and the nights are long.
No, on the weekends, I spend time with the kids. We have fun, but I'm just like.
Yeah,
that's
it's
how
hard.
I feel.
It's hard. And like I said, Lena's like a homebody. Like I always said, if you want to go see Lina, you have to go to her house.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It's
everybody's
fun.
different. Yeah, everybody, and I think that's okay.
I like to go out sometimes, but it's just the whole thing with the weather and this pandemic crap. It just won't go away.
She was definitely more amenable to going out during the summertime or in the spring when we could sit outside and get some sun and get some good weather. And look, I get it. She was not all about hey, let's go sit indoors somewhere. She did it a couple of times, especially when
just for
when we had friends visiting. When we had friends visiting, she did it a couple times. But
that.
She's not that's not her. And it's fine. I get it. It's totally fine.
So what else? Have you been watching anything?
Are we going to talk about our goals? Are we done about goals?
I don't know. Do you have any other goals? My goals is just to get off my ass. Literally, if I can do that, I'll be happy.
Literally, I'm
and to do this podcast.
I don't really have any goals. Anyways, so that's my thing. It's I want to make sure that I am giving everything proper time, everything in my life proper time, whether it's my family, whether it's my friends, and when I say family, not just my immediate.
I need to manage my time better.
Yes,
that's my problem.
I tried. My problem is so Lina and I are on the opposite ends of the spectrum. She doesn't fit enough things into her time, and I fit a shit ton of stuff into my time.
Well, the thing is, I think the way I work,
you fit the same things into your time.
No, it's more if I'm in the here's the thing, I get these
spurts of energy.
Yes, and I'm I'm gonna do everything now. And I get a lot done when I have that, but then those spurts of energy
are few and far in between.
Exactly.
It's every Mercury retrograde. Lina's yes.
No, but speaking of it, because you mentioned work and whatever, but I'm just they asked us to do your achievements for 2021. I'm my achievement is that I didn't kill any of you people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my achievement.
My achievement is I showed up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
I get it. I totally get it.
What else did you want to say?
No, that's it.
Should we go on
that's
to
it. Oh, because what we were doing during the breaks. So we had a lot of downtime the last couple of. When I say downtime, it's I haven't really been doing much, and she really hasn't been doing much. And by doing much, meaning it's not
cooking.
Yeah. I mean, actually, so have I. This week I haven't because I was feeling very much so under the weather.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yesterday was the first day that I felt sort of human. And it's funny because I called her and I texted her yesterday a picture of my negative COVID test, and I was like, if you get the cocoa, girl, it ain't from me. Yeah, so in the downtime, there's two things that I want to talk about, right? Two shows. So one show we've been watching together, and one show that I forgot to tell you that I've been watching on Netflix.
Don't tell me Emily in Paris.
No. I did watch Emily in Paris. It's fine, but that's like Emily in Paris is fun for like when you want to have something on in the background to just.
Okay, that's kind of my kind of thing to watch.
It's totally fine. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, look, here's the thing. I can see why people love Emily in Paris totally because it's a good disconnect, and a lot of people are searching for that. So. We'll talk about the show that I've been watching, and then we'll talk about the show that we've been watching. Okay, so the first show that I watched on my own, and it just got released on Netflix, and you don't have to speak Arabic because you can watch the subtitles. It's called Finding Ola, Al-Bahth an Ola. Okay.
Oh, who is this?
It stars Hind Sabri. You know Hind Sabri, the Tunisian actress. 6 episodes. I absolutely loved that concept, and I'll tell you why. Because it's about a woman who just about to hit 40, and her husband comes and tells her like she did everything right, right? Okay. And it's very like Middle Eastern mentality. Like this is a sequel to a show which was called in Arabic, also starring Hind Sabri, that was released in 2010 called Aizad Gawaz, which means I want to get married, right? Okay. And it was about this woman who was a successful pharmacist who was just looking to get married before turning 30. And if you know anything about Middle Eastern culture, 30 means you're freaking ancient if you're not married, right?
The ship has
which is really sad. Anyways, so the show I Want to Get Married, or Aizad Gawaz, ends with her meeting this guy named Hisham, who's a psychiatrist, and they get married. And so fast forward to this show that's now on Netflix, and you can watch it, Finding Ola.
Check it out.
Yeah, Finding Ola, which is her character on the show. Ola is who she is. Ola Abdessamud.
So the show begins now with her being married to him for 10 years.
Yeah. So now she's 40. Okay. And she has 2 kids. One is a preteen, and one is like a elementary school age kids, a boy and a girl. And she's since quit her job. And she is like, she's trying everything to be like the most perfect wife. Like he's 45, he's 5 years older than her, 6 years older than her. Okay. And so she's quit her job. Her focus is the house, the school, this, that. And then he like rocks her world by telling her, I want to get a divorce.
What an asshole.
But the amazing thing about the show is that it shows you like, yes, this chapter of her life ended, but she finds out so many things about herself that she loved. And I think it's so beautiful, like especially for women who think that like, divorce might be.
So you're telling us to watch it, so don't like spoil it.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys to watch it, and I'll tell you why. It's because like and I'm not saying like this is everybody's story. I'm just saying this is something I enjoyed.
It's relatable.
It's relatable to some people, and it's and here's this woman who gave everything, and her. Was it right? Was it wrong? This is not my thing. Are you gonna love it? Are you gonna? I'm just saying I enjoyed it because. A lot of times in our culture, when a woman says, I want to get divorced, like, people treat her like her life is ending. Right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. I mean,
and I don't want to talk about reasons. I don't want to get into reasons and to why and this and that. But, like, for this person, this was wonderful. And I think for so many people, some people will watch it and will absolutely despise it and hate it. And I think some people will. And I think
check it out.
I think it's a little, like, I can see it. It's come to like rave reviews. Okay. Some people are gonna love it, but I think some people are gonna hate it. But I just thought this was like really fun. 6 episodes. I mean, I was sitting literally in that chair that's over there. You guys can't see, but it's over there. We can insert a picture to kind of get a feeling of my nook.
Okay. You were watching on your iPad?
I was watching on my phone, actually.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Why? Just watch on your big screen
because
TV.
I was sick, and I was just sitting in the chair, and I was, like, lamenting and sulking my life. So that's the show. Okay. I think you're going to love it. And if you don't understand Arabic, it's okay because, subtitles on Netflix. Yeah. And you can change the input audio, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you can change the input audio on Netflix. Yeah, but anyways, so I would love to, if you guys can like comment and tell us, one, we're going to do the poll on Instagram, right? Because I really want to know like how you guys feel about the show.
You're responsible for that.
Yeah. 2, if you guys can like comment with other show ideas, I'm always looking for good shows to watch. Like that's a fun way to like engage you guys, and and like I said, this episode was just supposed to be like, okay, let's like ease back into that. Yeah, ease back into like what we're doing. But no, I'm super excited, and I'm like very committed to us doing this now every week, right? Absolutely. Every week. It is literally one of my 2022 goals.
Yes.
So yeah. And also, if you guys want, share with me what some of your 2022, what some of your 2022 goals are.
Yeah,
and if you guys have something that, like, you would love to bring up or love to share or love us to discuss.
Or you want us to talk about.
Yeah. Because the whole thing is just, like, and Lina and I having, like, numerous discussions about this. Yeah, like, yes, we want to address some other topics and stuff,
we'll
but I kind of just want it to be like hanging out with your friends. Like, that's the best kind of thing, right? Like, I want you to be able to still put this on, like, while you're getting ready and feel like you're engaging in a conversation with your friends. Or put this on, like, you know, in the car while you're driving home from work or from school or from wherever, and just feel like, hey, this was like a fun hangout time, right? Yeah. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Thanks, guys.
See you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.